Hey everybody, I'm Rocky.
I'm Sarah.
And together we are Savage Disney Pins. And today on an episode of Savage Collects, we are going into our least attractive collection of pins. All of them except for one was gifted from somebody else. I haven't actually purchased a single one of these pins in this collection, but it's quite the collection. First off, if you're new here, welcome to Savage Disney Pins. This is a special series where we talk about the various collections that we have in the Savage household.
We've done a few other Savage Collects videos so far, and you can check those out in the playlist.
If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. This is a first appearance from one of my collections in a Savage Collects. And as I said before, it's not our most attractive or our most glamorous as far as rarity of pins. Oh, it's easily my biggest collection, and that is CHEWBACCA.
So obviously Star Wars itself is your biggest collection, but as like a subset of that collection, you really like CHEWBACCA pins.
Yeah, it kind of started off as a joke.
And then I ran with it.
Oh yeah, and then punished. So it's just I love them like out of Stockholm Syndrome. My pin collection is a bit more humble than some of the things we've featured so far. We're just gonna go in order of scarcity, I guess. So starting with the most basic CHEWBACCA pins that usually come in a set or a lanyard set. I'm not gonna go too much in detail about their origins because I don't know if that many people actually care about it. So I've got a handful of CHEWBACCA pins that are from the Solo movie. We got CHEWBACCA on orange with a Rebel logo on the bottom. This windswept, windblown CHEWBACCA with goggles. This says Chewie at the bottom, which I never really paid attention much to that pin. He's pretty majestic.
That's a weird one, yeah.
It is. We have him reprising the same look.
Okay, I like this one better.
Well, I like this one because it's not just a screen print covered with plastic. This is actual pin.
Yeah.
And then we have Chewie as my co-pilot, which at one point Sarah actually had a magnetic bumper sticker for me that had this on it, and we don't know what happened to it.
Somebody stole it.
Or it fell off because of weather.
None of these are my favorites so far.
No, none of these are my favorite. That's why we blew through those.
Yes.
This was a mystery bag collection. And it's featured a bunch of cute Star Wars characters. I have the whole set of that thanks to Sarah. And this one is probably one of my favorite depictions of CHEWBACCA.
This is one of, for being a mystery bag pin, this is one of my favorites of your Chewie pins.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He looks so angry, but so diminutive in size.
Yeah, I love the little cartoon. I like this whole series. It was, I think there were 16 of them in a mystery bag.
Yeah, it covers most of the major characters of Star Wars, that's for sure.
Moving on to mystery boxes.
Yep, CHEWBACCAs that appeared in mystery boxes. This is by far the most attractive pin that either Sarah or I own.
Yes.
Not much to be said about that. It's CHEWBACCA on a pin. I know that because it says CHEWBACCA on the bottom of this pin.
There's so many of these. It's like we don't know who Chewie is.
Yeah, he's not like an iconic character or anything.
Chewie, CHEWBACCA, Chewie, CHEWBACCA. Out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins, 5 of them that we've shown so far, 5 of them say his name on it.
Well, it continues because this next one is a silhouette of CHEWBACCA, and we know that because, again, it says CHEWBACCA. This is a limited release pin, though, which is kind of cool. I don't remember the whole set of this. Then we have this other CHEWBACCA pin that says CHEWBACCA on it.
Why?
But it also has other information. This one's slightly more useful because it says legendary co-pilot. I feel like that's not giving him enough credit. He can pilot that by himself, and he does frequently. Then we have this nice CHEWBACCA pin, which features a frame.
Does it say Chewie on it?
It doesn't, actually. It just says
Oh
Star
my
Wars.
God.
But this is from the Last Jedi Mystery Box collection, where I know they were trying to embody the decor of the inside of an Empire or a First Order ship, but it really looks like it's from like a nail salon in the 1990s.
Yeah.
What's nice about that pin is it's like a different kind of ugly than my other CHEWBACCA pins.
Oh, yeah. That is a different kind of ugly. Does this one say Chewie on it?
It does say Chewie in the Black Spire Outpost. This pin set, actually, I go back and forth on because it has a couple of the ships, and I have, I think, like an A-Wing and a TIE Fighter or something from this set. I don't think the TIE Fighter's right. But I know I have an A-Wing.
You have a few from that set. I don't remember which ones.
And it's
I think they're limited release too, so they're kind of hard to find now.
Yeah, they're just painted on, so there's no like real like enamel filling.
It's weird because they've taken the paint all the way to the back as well.
That being said, I really like the aesthetic of it. It has like a military or like a video game heads-up display kind of feel to him. The character on that one is Chewbacca, right? Because it says Chewie on it? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Now, the most perfect pin for me in my collection is this...
Oh, I was so happy when I found this.
This Zodiac Cancer pin, which I'm born in June. I'm a Cancer. It was meant to be. So if ever there were a sign that says, you need to collect Chewbacca, Rocky... We have our own little resident Wookie right here.
So now we're moving on to Open Edition.
Open Edition pins, and this is Chewie is my co-pilot to continue with having his name, and he just can't really shake the designation. This was from the Solo movie as well. I know because for some reason no one bought Solo pins and they sat on the racks forever.
Yes.
This was probably the easiest Chewbacca pin to get in history. The next pin doesn't say Chewbacca on it, surprisingly.
What?
And it doesn't say that he is a co-pilot. What it does say is that he possesses loyalty, or he is standing in front of a building with the word loyalty printed on the back, and then they just happen to get that picture there. But this one's really cool, actually. It's got his face on it. It looks like a crest of some sort. I don't know what this is from.
It's just an Open Edition
Yeah,
pin. It's from Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge. It's a really cool pin.
Kind of gives off the vibe of like... What's that planet with the squirrel guys?
Are we talking about the Endor with the Ewoks?
Yeah.
She has seen the movies, I promise you that.
I think this was Open Edition. I got it in a trade, I think.
It's so weird though.
It's
a Chewbacca pin, obviously, because it's in this video, and he's going "Arr!" with his bowcaster and a pumpkin that looks like a stormtrooper helmet. And he looks more like the Yeti from Matterhorn than he does Chewbacca in that pin. It's really weird.
So this came out for Halloween, clearly. When? Let's see. 2015.
The pumpkin stormtrooper helmet is like a rubberized element.
So this, as you can see, is a really good example of how the rubberized elements on enamel pins get gross. You want to do the fantasy pin?
Yeah, we'll do the fantasy pin. Now, this is from Zach at Pinpocalypse, right? Mm-hmm. Who made this pin? Mm-hmm. And it is a Kanga and Chewbacca mashup. Mm-hmm. So this is truly one of my favorite pins in the collection because it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's really not a good combination, but it looks.
It makes me laugh.
It makes me laugh because it looks. What I think I like it so much is because it has a kangaroo and a Wookiee together, and it almost looks like my favorite animal. It almost looks like a quokka.
Yeah.
With its happy expression.
Yeah.
Next, we have some pins from booster packs, various booster packs that Sarah has acquired for me. This one was featured in a recent pin mail video.
Yeah, I think this is your newest one, right?
This is my newest Chewbacca pin, and it is the Chewbacca I know something you don't know expression. Look at this little guy.
Oh yeah, I like that one. I think that one maybe came from a lanyard set.
He looks like he's got a mischievous look on his face.
I love his little teeth.
He looks
his little teeth.
His little teeth. He looks a little like wild, doesn't he? And in case you forgot his nickname, it's Chewie. It says right here on the side. And the last one also said Chewbacca across the bottom. Next, we have my favorite holiday pin, and it's a Chewbacca stocking.
This was from a 4-pin booster set, and they were all really, really cute. And I've thought about trying to find the other 3, but I knew I needed to get you this one.
It's perfect.
Mm-hmm. Moving on to limited edition pins.
Doesn't mean they get any better looking, unfortunately.
We're saving the best for last.
We are. This Rise of the Resistance pin, in theory, sounds like it should look really cool because it's got a metal element with the Rise of the Resistance etched in. It has the Resistance/Rebel logo in the back with Chewbacca superimposed over the top on black. But in practice, it just looks kind of messy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have his name on it, so I don't really know if that's actually Chewbacca.
Yeah, who is that?
It's just some Wookiee. And then I have this Star Wars Galaxy Edge Chewbacca standing in front of the Millennium Falcon. And this came out when they announced the opening of leading up.
This was for the grand opening.
The grand opening, which it's pretty cool. It's got like the rocks, like if you're entering Galaxy's Edge or Batuu. inside the park.
Or what?
Batu.
Batu?
Batu. And he looks actually pretty forlorn in this picture.
He
like,
looks so tall.
He's very tall, but also kind of sad.
I feel like, yeah, he looks sad a lot.
Now, I think both of these pins have appeared previously on our channel, but they are the pride and joy of my Chewbacca collection. We have an Acme pin that I got as a gift early on and when this channel first started from our friend Brock. And it's really cool. It's got Han Solo and Chewbacca, and it's got a very Hanna-Barbera-esque style of animation on it, and that's really cool.
Yeah. And it's an Acme pin, right? I don't know if you said that already, but it's a limited edition as well. What's the number?
This is a limited edition of 250.
So what Acme does is they number each of their pins. So on the back it says number 87, which means it's number 87 of the 250.
And it's really good size.
Okay, and you have another Acme pin.
Yes, I do. And this one you got me.
Actually, this one is not a limited edition.
This is not a limited. It's just an Acme Archives pin, but it's still really cool.
Yeah, so these are, I think, still available through the Acme Archives site. I clicked through, if you're a D23 member, you can click on it through there. That's how I found it.
And it's pretty cool. It's him looking very peaceful. Maybe even sleeping behind the wheel of an AT-ST.
He does look sleepy, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's having a good dream. But a war vehicle is probably not the thing to be sleeping behind the wheel on.
No. I think that's my favorite Chewbacca pin, though. It almost reminds me of like the Berenstain Bears.
Oh, it does. Yeah. It's very like child book art style. I like it a lot. That's my Chewbacca collection.
Woo!
It's so much brown. How many times does the word Chewbacca appear in your household?
Why does it say his name so much?
How many times does it say his name on here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Exactly half.
50% of the pins say Chewie or Chewbacca on them, like we don't know who he is.
50% of all Chewbacca pins. It's a design requirement. When George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney, they're like, 50% of all Chewbacca pins must contain his name. If you're aware of some great Chewbacca pins that I do not have in my collection, let me know in the comments below.
Or message me.
Or message Sarah, because she's my source, my supplier. I want to know what your favorite Chewbacca pin is. Let me know in the comments. Is it the one that says Chewbacca on it?
Or the one that says Chewie.
Or if he's a co-pilot. Well, if you enjoyed this video, click that like button down below.
For more content, click subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications when we come out with new videos.
Until next time, stay savage.
Bye.
Oh, you're getting close, That was a good one.
I feel like
It's getting that throat roll. Oh, what a ridiculous collection.